COVID-19 restrictions have moved retail consumers off the street and online. Small businesses have had to follow. As a result of this shift, punters are no longer exposed to the promenade or mall. Opportunity is diminished. Consumers are encouraged to spend money to boost the economy, but are limited by their own imaginations. Whereas before, customers at a shop might make a purchase, exit onto the street and be tempted by nearby storefronts, the only online parallel to this is targeted advertising by large corporations with the funding to do so. This presents a problem that can be distilled down to the question: how can the shopping street experience be replicated in an online context to increase consumer exposure to small businesses? Retailers have been forced to sacrifice their livelihoods for the good of national health, and for this they have suffered. Those without an online presence stand little to no chance in a world where in-person customers could be restricted at any time. The answer is to provide a framework for a cooperative online network for small businesses to benefit each other through purchase recommendations for consumers based on their previous purchases from other businesses in the scheme. When a customer makes a purchase from a registered online store, the software will recommend complementary products from other registered stores. Membership to the scheme means small businesses are not operating in isolation, but instead can exist in an online shopping mall where they will receive greater exposure to a wider customer base that would perhaps have otherwise never thought to shop with them. This reduces the need for targeted advertising and eases businesses without a big online presence pre-COVID into a market that is beneficial for both them, their competition, and the consumer. Machine learning will be harnessed to analyse purchases made by customers of Store A against the purchases made from Store B and Store C in order to identify purchasing patterns and predict what other customers might be interested in if they make the same purchase from Store A. Customers will sign up for a universal login that will allow them to purchase from all of the businesses within the network and allow their purchasing data to be collected and analysed. As the purchases made increases, the AI will become more refined and have more success with its suggestions. Risk is involved in recommending products from direct competitors within the network. The AI will determine synergetic relationships between products from registered businesses as opposed to alternatives to avoid putting small businesses in direct competition with each other. In these uncertain times, small businesses need more than just a loan to tide them over. It is important for them to continue to engage with their customer base so they do not become obsolete. An online presence as part of a network of businesses in the same boat adds value to the small business as it allows it to grow its customer base and maintain a revenue stream while avoiding the large upfront costs of targeted advertising.
Scripts within users' browsers collect purchase data and display recommendations provided by our solution. Lambda functions on Amazon Web Services serve requests to keep costs low. It's serverless, which means they only run when requested, and it only costs 30 cents per 1 million requests made. An Aurora PostgreSQL database will also be used to store data, as this is also serverless and only costs to store the data and runs the server only when the requests are being made to it. We're using Amazon Personalize for our machine learning solution because it is purpose-built for recommendation systems, allowing us to get started quickly without needing to build our own models manually. Small businesses who sign up to the scheme will be charged a percentage fee on their online revenue generated through traffic from the websites of other businesses in the cooperative. This financial plan encourages small businesses to sign up to the scheme as they are only getting charged on revenue generated by the scheme that they otherwise would have not received, so net profit is guaranteed. The Product Suggestion Network scheme will be marketed to small businesses via targeted advertising on social media platforms and word of mouth. Customers will be required to sign up to the scheme when they make a purchase from a registered store's website.